What's up, YouTube? I subscribe to this channel right here, High Impact Flicks. He does some pretty good videos. He's 2A agreeable, I guess you would say. Anyway, he's got this story on armed citizens stop another mass shooting, and since mainstream media probably will not, and definitely will not, post this story, I'm going to record it from my laptop and let you all see it, and hopefully you guys will share this. I don't have any other social media, so I don't have any way of sharing this, and I think this falls under fair use since he does say, you know, share it. So I'll try to hold this camera steady if I can, and we'll play the video.
Mainstream media continues to howl and cry for more gun regulation and control on American citizens. In the wake of the reported tragedy in an Orlando nightclub, they remain, for the most part, curiously silent about the attempted mass murder at a nightclub in South Carolina recently. A remarkable incident is being largely ignored by corporate mainstream media. Why? Well, maybe because it doesn't fit their guns are bad narrative. A man with a concealed carry license stopped a mass shooting in progress outside a South Carolina nightclub in the early morning hours on Sunday, after an assailant opened fire in a crowd of people, striking and injuring 3. 32-year-old Jody Ray Thompson faces multiple attempted murder charges stemming from the incident. According to police, none of the victims' injuries were life-threatening. As Thompson was firing at the crowd, one of his would-be victims with a concealed carry permit was able to return fire, striking Thompson in the leg and ending the mass shooting in progress. Thompson was still on the scene when deputies arrived, but the initial scene was chaotic. It wasn't until victims and witnesses were interviewed and video from the scene was reviewed that Thompson was identified as the shooter. Police confirmed that the man who stopped the attack had a valid concealed weapons permit and won't face any charges. Thompson faces 4 counts of attempted murder, possession of a weapon during the commission of a violent crime, and unlawful carrying of a weapon. See, the interesting thing about this whole incident is that it flies in the face of the narrative that people would be safer if we made it harder for individuals to gain access to or legally carry firearms. This whole push to make it more difficult for law-abiding citizens to access or carry firearms actually works against public safety, as clearly illustrated in this case. The current narrative on gun control is that mass shootings defined by the FBI as 3 or more people killed in one incident are at epidemic levels. Authorities tell us that this ostensible epidemic requires society to increase restrictions on gun ownership as a means of saving lives and lowering the U.S. homicide rate. But guys, it's important to keep in mind that mass shootings in public places should never be the main focus in the gun debate for gun control. The reality is that, on average, mass shootings account for much less than a single percent of the overall U.S. homicide rate. Had this concealed carrier not been present when this gunman began opening fire, this incident could likely have been much worse and had way deadlier consequences. The reality is that a concealed carrier at ground zero during the time of an attack can stop the carnage much sooner. See, when good people carry firearms, it saves lives. And don't expect the media to be telling you that anytime soon. So what do you guys think? Does anybody have a brain out there? How does it make sense to respond to a terrorist threat by removing guns from those who are and have been terrorized? If you want, take the time to leave your thoughts.
Alright, so there's a story, and like I said, you probably won't be hearing this on mainstream media. It's unfortunate that to get real news you got to go to social media, but that's just the way it is. Wish it would change, hope it changes, but again, here you go. The whole premise that if somebody tries to stop a mass shooter, you know, they're putting other people at risk. They may hit somebody else. Well, if they don't even try to stop a mass shooter, then the chances are everybody is going to get hit in this mass shooting situations, or any situation really. And this guy was able to stop him by shooting him in the leg. Didn't have to kill him, but he stopped it, and the shooting stopped. There were 4 people injured, shot, hence the 4 counts of attempted murder. And I think that if this guy wasn't there, then either this shooter would have been shot by the police, or if he was apprehended, he may be facing, you know, 15, 20, however many people were in there, counts of murder. So thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Check out High Impact Flicks. He's got some pretty good videos. And that's it. We'll see you.